Hey guys, and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, I've managed to get the ultra-wide fix to function with this game. So I have it now in beautiful 3440 by 1440, 21 by 9. It looks fantastic on an LG 34 GN850, I believe it's called, the G-Sync lovely monitor. This game is made for this. Unfortunately, I can't play online with it, but it's worth it. I had some trouble with my recording process getting this to work, so I ended up losing my second video of about an hour of running around the overworld a little bit. Not missing much. Only thing of importance that I missed, since it won't be uploaded, is that I rested at this grace point, which did a cutscene where you meet Melina, the maiden, the Dark Souls firekeeper, essentially, of this game, along with she gives you access to her horse. And I managed to run around to this area here, just north of the Church of Ella, where we found the cave and the catacombs. And there's a little place called Gatefront Ruins, where there's just some random enemies. Inside of this little keep here, I found some weaponry, some items. We have a flail, very nice weapon, a war pick that they dropped, crossbow. There is some interesting things, such as being able to summon. I believe we got this from the catacombs, actually. Map. That was right over here, a map that we can actually see the West Limgrave region. Increases to our crafting. We can craft fire grease to buff our weapons. Drawstring fire grease. I'm assuming this is for a bow, perhaps, or for ranged weapons. Fireproof dried liver. Not sure what that's about. The whetstone knife was down in the little basement of this ruins here, patrolled by the knights. Adds, you can replace the weapon art of an old weapon with a new one, which is fantastic. And it says something about affinities, which seems to me as though they're talking about elemental damage, but I'm not too sure. And then it also gave me from the same location the Ash of War Storm Stomp that I can change as well. One of the skills that channeled the Tempests of Stormvale. Stomp hard on the ground to kick up a momentary storm, usable on all melee armaments. Unfortunately, trying to add this to any weapon, it actually increases the scaling, funnily enough, on quality weapons, on the great sword and the straight sword, everything, and all DD with the flail, DD. I don't think I tried the club, but they all get like a D plus, essentially, a higher D scaling. So, for example, with the sword, it goes from 121 plus 10 to like 108 plus 14. So you're losing a lot more in physical than you're gaining from your strength and dex bonus. It reminds me of enhancing your weapon to quality, you know, from Dark Souls 3. Refined, I believe they called it. Anyway, now that I'm here, I'm taking on what appears to be the first of what they call actual legacy dungeons, perhaps. At first I assumed that a legacy dungeon was just these areas, like the cave and the catacombs that I hadn't yet entered. I still haven't gone in there. Actually, the catacombs I did go in somewhat, but I don't think that was recorded in the first video. But Stormgate, Gate Front. This is where we are now. So let's get at it. has a sword they won't even use. Is that phase 2 or something? Enemies like these are always seemingly better fought unlocked on. You get lost fighting them when you're locked onto them. It's a tough little bugger. Oh, it got me. Oh, it pulls the sword. Yep, phase 2. That hitbox. It's over tarnished. I have the high ground. Oh. It is not happy. I have no idea how I pulled that off. It. This is close. This is too close of a fight, man. What a fight. Oh, man. I did not think I was gonna survive that. Lovely. That was a really cool area. That's how you do Tower Knight Demon Souls. If only they could have made the AI of Tower Knight like that. That, you know, the side areas, it's very similar. You know, it's I could see if you threw that guy in the Tower Knight arena, just made everything else the same, it would be an enhancement for sure. All right, enough of me yammering here. I'm gonna. Oh, and it replenished my flask. This is a weird mechanic. It's apparently because you defeat a group of enemies, and I'm not sure what constitutes a group precisely. Smoldering butterfly. I believe that's to create fire bombs. Mushrooms. Crap. Yeah, they see me. Ooh, bad timing. Oh no, speaking of bad timing. Alright, it's time to run. I'm not losing this 1600. Hopefully that giant does not respawn. Again, apologies for the coughing. I have a lung tumor. It's unavoidable. Never smoked a day in my life, but, you know, sometimes you roll a 3 in luck. I'm still thinking. Hello. Why is my stamina bar not going down? Tell me this is a glitch from the widescreen. I mean, it's not necessary, I suppose, but it will be. It's a very tough choice. I want to get my strength and dexterity up to be able to wield weapons, but it barely does anything to your damage. We'll try 12. 12 with strength there, see how it works. There it goes. Now it's working. This is definitely a run the hell past it situation. This area is not giving in the slightest to me. Having a lot of trouble with this. have runes still? Yes, okay. Oh no. This guy respawning is just an insane detail. Oh no. Is he? Oh, he's coming hot on me. Okay. Take advantage of that. Swoop in, grab. Brass shield. Ooh, nice. Did he lose me? No, he did not. Man. This is cool. Storm Hill. Run, sheep, run. Need to tame me an army of those things. To battle. Just roll in. Alright. Oh, I'd have my horse. What am I thinking? I could have rode right by those guys. Oh no. Not striding right by that. Havel's big brother. What the hell? Everywhere you go, there's like insane mini bosses and stuff. I don't even call that a mini. That's a full-on boss. I hadn't even defeated Horseman at the beginning area. And after seeing Tree Sentinel bust into the church, smash the wall so the pillars fall on me and almost crush me and the NPC, and then proceed to break down the wall and bust in like the freaking Kool-Aid Man, I wouldn't put it past that guy to chase me down to the ends of the earth. The air in this game is something. Nice. Alright. That was a little rough, but we got it. I need a halberd for mounted combat. You have a left and a right swipe, a charge attack, and then a quick swoop with an R2. Okay. And there's no running attack version, so. It's just everything about this game is blowing me away. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Stone Sword Key. This is one of the starting gifts, if I remember right. Stormhill Shaft. Oh, hello. You don't look so good.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Sitting sideways. Alright. I gotta say, a beautifully designed NPC. I love her design. Nobility, I'm assuming? You know, she's definitely from a rich family with that beautiful velvet cape. I love the accent, the gorgeous accent. I've always had a thing for Irish and Scottish and Welsh type accents and such. Seems like Miyazaki has a thing for Welsh too. If you people who haven't really dive deep into the lore, you know, Gwyn, the name Gwyn means white in Welsh, so the way of white is way of Gwyn. But then you also have Lloyd, Allfather Lloyd, the uncle of Gwyn. The name Lloyd is grey in Welsh. So, very cool stuff.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
You're normal. That's all I'm gonna say. You're the normal one here. I shouldn't be doing any of this nonsense.
Oh, I know.
I'd be hiding too.
Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit jellyfish ashes. We have achieved apotheosis, friends. Potboy and jellyfish. We just need one more piece.
The poor thing deserves
One of the
someone
best
braver
sons.
than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Wow. That's messed up.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? Tell them I love them. I'm finally getting the hang of...
That's depressing. Sorry. Put a bit of barrel on you.
You were willing to make me a chrysalid. But I'm still a milksop craven. I can't even govern myself to step beyond the bounds of this ward. Please. You're only wasting your strength.
Oops.
It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I'm finally getting that.
That was close. I was pretty certain that I was gonna end up with a permanently aggroed enemy there. All I did was roll near. Is she protected from... There's like a wall around her when I did that. It's very strange. Stormhill Shack. The actual shack and then a point of grace, okay? And it shows you the direction the grace is pointing. That's fascinating. Very useful. crazy how the entire climate just changed the instant you entered this area. Oh. These are the guys right here. These are the horse nomads. Although this one's not on horse, of course, but I encountered a couple of these guys riding around on horseback to the east of Glengrave here. Surprised they actually broke his guard. Kaiden trousers. Interesting. These guys have a very, you know, like I said, horse nomadish look, Mongol type appearance, Hunnic or Mongol type appearance, like a Khan, you know, type of appearance. So it makes me wonder, the Japanese Kaiden reminds me, like, for example, in the anime One Piece, there's a character called Kaido, you know, and he's this very Genghis Khan-y Mongol type appearance, Mongol horde leader, you know, type, looks like you would expect, what's his name, not Kublai, from Ghost of Tsushima, the Khan from there. I think he was the grandson of Kublai. Very similar design and a similar name, Kaido. I forget the kanji. I don't think it's Way of the Beast, Do Kai, but makes me wonder the etymology of whether or not there's a connection. Crafting is pretty interesting. It's quite a lot of things we can make. We can make this fireproof liver. Boost fire damage from negation. So this is a fire damage and defense enhancement. Alright. Not bad. Whoa. Heard that. Did not like the sound of that. Fire pot. I'm assuming this is fire bomb. Yeah, rope fire pot. Fire grease. There we go. Root resin. Secreted from the roots of the great tree. Great tree? Okay. Can be found near trees on the surface. Alright. Found in wildfire zones. The smoldering butterflies are not too hard to find. I believe it was those knights that dropped them, actually, funnily enough. Coats armament inflicting fire damage, so that is definitely something I want to have. Make 2 of them, actually. Seems as though the rune fragments have no other real use. That's why they're so plentiful, for making prism stones here, the rainbow stone. I'm really curious about the raisins here, what they do exactly. It says that it heals to restore Torrent's HP, but does he have an actual HP versus, like, as compared to ours? It's confusing to me. Drawstring, or so this is like a bundle then. Often carried by demi-humans, a string. No, I cannot. Okay. I don't have a cracked pot. I need to buy one from the merchant. That would definitely be useful to have some fire bombs, especially early on in the game. I love the crafting system, I really do. The ability to fast travel is very useful here though, honestly. Otherwise I would have to go all the way through that storm gate again, which is going to be annoying for sure. What is making that noise? Wild boar. Not sure what that was about. Sorry, my game glitched out. What is that? A rockworm? Oh wow, I busted into... Oh, it just drops ruin fragments. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, I see it. We're clearly supposed to get up here somehow. Oh, root resin. Oh, nice. So it does grow at the base of trees. 2. 3 of them. That's a little bit much, isn't it? To be able to constantly have pine resin ingredients like this just all over the place. And they respawn as far as I understand. Wow, a little one. Why does he have such big horns at that age? Yeah, they shouldn't be that large. Let's see if this will fix yet. Nope, sure doesn't. Whenever I have the HUD set to on, it doesn't do anything. I have to set it to auto. I guess that's the price of having this. He does have HP. He has way too much. Call me crazy, but a horse combat is just OP in this game. It just doesn't seem like it has much of a counter. Enemies can't hit you. It's like all of the advantage of magic with all the advantage of melee. Although to be fair, it is time consuming. Something on his leg, like the first round of Greatwood's pus sacks or something. For me, it just feels funner to have to just get off the horse and do unmounted combat, because horse combat just feels kind of boring and OP in a unusual way, right? I mean, it's an OP in the same way that cheesing an enemy with arrows from afar right through a door they can't enter is. It's time consuming and boring, but yet hard to beat. Strength, not crystal tier. Ah, and I have another golden seed too. Temporarily boosts strength in mixed physic. A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages where the Erd Tree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily boosts one's strength. That's interesting. So the flask of wondrous physic is like an Estus flask that instead of healing gives other benefits, as far as it seems to me. A sword-shaped stone key. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning can only be used once as an item. Think well before using them. I need to figure out where this is. There is a an information piece at the merchant that would tell me that. So this is the same bridge that I remember seeing when we first started out. Really cool stuff. Path leads this way. What is this now? A horde of wandering enemies. They don't look like they're just patrolling, they look like they're just walking, essentially. Chain draped tavern. Wow. Oh, it's this guy. He can replenish my tears. I'm gonna let him come back. I want to reload. Fight these guys first. Oh, hello. Oh, no. That did dawn on me very slowly. I'm like, oh, sucks to be you. And the implication dawns on me. It's like, oh no, that's coming for me next. Yeah, not good. Why can't I run? Why can't I run? Well, these guys have a massive hammer that they use, but when I get it, it's this half-size pick. I'm confused with that. I was really looking forward to that warhammer. Oh, nice hit. Got me there. Dang. I must say they've really tightened up the AI. Like, you can't get backstabs on these guys nearly as easy. I've tried fishing for them sometimes. It's possible, but you can't just circle swipe and circle strike people and get away with it. Yo, that was a lucky guess. Holy moly. Can I use it? Come on. Let me use it. Let me use the cannon in Bloodborne. Can break it. Fantastic. Grab this. Need a ranged attack. I'm getting there. It's closing in. I'm getting to the Stormvale pretty soon, it looks like. I wonder how the size. The Stormvale does look awful small on the map here, especially compared to all these winding paths I've been taking. It's really not that long of a road that leads all the way back to the Church of Ella. I mean, it is, but not an entire. Not this. This place looks massive. to a real dungeon. A real Dark Souls level. Alright. The open world is great and all, but I do prefer my classic dungeons. That old level design is something. There she is.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard-bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays of then the Elden, as an ally, pray to face the...
Yeah, and here you can see, this is the mechanics I'm speaking of. 121 goes down to 104 and they go 11 to 16. I mean, that's not really worth it. Especially since Square Off is a pretty good weapon art, although I'm not, obviously have no idea what Storm Stomp would do. I have another seed though, so that'll be nice. Funnily enough, I never really use. Probably be better to just allocate them all to my regular class, but I'll leave it at 5 for now. I do miss the introduction of a hub area. Having your summon here is nice and all. It's convenient, but still makes you wish for the old days.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Hello. Is this Ella? Is this your church? Oh, it's her. The one from the cutscene.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master.
Spirit Calling Bell. Lone Wolf Ashes.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erd Tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Fascinating. It's my new favorite word.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between.
How long will it be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
She is very intriguing. Surely that's not the last we're gonna see of a character like that. That's too important. She almost reminds me of like a Koth-esque character. Like a dark version of the Maiden, perhaps. That instead of leading... I hear him. I need to get your weapon and armor, bud. But first, talk to old friend here.
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything? There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine. Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
Huh. And the talk disappears, alright. That's all he's got to say for now. Telescope really would be a nice thing to have, but I don't have that many souls right now. I need this. I ate up all of my souls there just to get this chain set. Flask corners, physics, and the waypoint. Let's grab those. Glowstone. That could be useful. The arrows as well could also be extremely... How much do I have left? 500, okay. Record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors. Surviving in the face of utter scarcity. It's a waste of my runes, but I need these items. Is there anything else I can sell? Fire grace can be sold for 100, that's not bad.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
No, at least I can have my fashion souls set here. Coif is a little goofy looking, I think, honestly. It's a little bit too tight to the face, but it's realistic. Yeah, it seems like it's still the best looking set. My poise is 26. would technically have 35 coins if I popped up with the Godric Soldier set. Trousers worn by Kaiden sellswords. These hulking, fearless mercenaries said to hail from the mountaintops of the wintry north are adept at fighting on horseback. Kaiden is the name of their home settlement. Interesting. Just wear the full set. Spend all that runes on it. Might as well use it. Now I need to make sure I can level up here. At least a couple times. I'm really behind where everyone else would be at this point. Most characters are going to be level 6 to 10 starting out instead of level 1. Left armament 80. Where's my left armament? The shield? The damages? Yeah, 79, yep. Warhammer with a hard protruding beak. A pickaxe designed for combat in essence. A simple but highly effective weapon. The weighty piercing attack casually rips through metal armor. The skill is kick. Let's see here. Okay. Break the guard and then pierce. Ooh, I like that backstep attack. Vicious. What are we looking at to use this? 11 and 9. Not bad actually. Yeah, so I have enough strength to use that right now. 108 plus 11. It's not quite comparable to the sword, but it's still up there. I'm still not that big on greatswords personally. The flail is what's really drawing me in. That's the one that really looks cool to me. It's kind of annoying that you can't use it when one-handed though. You have to be two-handed using it. Oh, the shield, that's right. Rash shield, yeah. That's it. That's what I can do. I need 16 to use this one. Which is actually, that's a good reason to use this shield. Actually, that's a good reason to up my strength, potentially, because I do really like this shield. Reminiscent of the Eagle Shield in a way. Although I do feel like I should be a little bit lighter equipped. I still can't. Ah, that requires 16 as well. It's a beautiful shield. What's the stats on it here? 100 physical reduction. That's what I'm talking about. Everything else is better too, except for the lightning. Being brass, of course. So it's a little irritating that I can't use the flail, but it seems as though strength is the way to go. So I'll just keep on with my sword or the pick. And pump strength a little. Pick has the same DD, so very similar. A little bit higher. Level 10. So what does that do in the terms of a shield, though, if I can't wield it effectively? Does that mean I just can't use the attack? Or does it mean that it's not going to block properly? I'll have to test this out. I love the darkness here, though. With this new monitor mod, it's just fantastic looking. What is that glowing tombstone on my left? Is it because of this? No. What is that? Is it warning me of something? As soon as I enter the road, it's popping up. Yeah, like right when I get to this area then. Oh, I get it. Yep. He can't. Oh, can he? Okay, he can. I thought it was indicating an area the enemies can't enter. Oh, right, I need to... It seemed like it blocked efficiently. I don't see a problem there. We are getting slower, though. It is starting to feel like I'm getting a little slower when I'm on a medium load. For early game, I find it really cool that you can find these little free 200 rune skulls floating around just randomly. Like there's another one. Well, that's not actually. It's a rune fact. Especially as a wretch, it's very useful. Okay, yeah, there's the difference. The stamina reduction is not working. You take a lot more stamina damage from each blow. Let's try this out. Yeah, definitely. So let's just do it. Let's go to 16 strength. And I can pretend that I never leveled up Dex so nobody will know. Oh, is this that cave? I still haven't been here yet, actually. finally looking like a real build. 14 vigor, 14 strength, 11 endurance, and then out of 10. The fact that the wretch is at level 1 starting, I never thought about it. I haven't tried to min-max yet, but the wretch, wasn't it never really level 1? It doesn't seem like the stats of the other classes were high enough that seems like the wretch maybe actually has an advantage here. In some cases, potentially. I suppose if you don't need intelligence, for a hybrid, it seems like it may be the best build in the game, min-max wise. Alright, let's put this torch in the right hand here. Let's try that again, pretend that didn't happen. It's so dark in here. This is becoming an issue. They can jump right up there. That's crazy. The Alpha Wolf is actually pretty tanky. Considering I'm probably supposed to be fighting them a little earlier than now. It's a nice looking armor set. I wish I could take that. Torch actually does more damage to them. That was unexpected. Oh, and here's the glowstone too. Now I know what that does. I'm assuming it's item crafting. Right there. Emits a faint light from the location it is placed. Polished ruined fragment that shines brighter than rainbow stone. Craftable item. Really? That's it? Emits light from the location it is placed, illuminating surroundings. However, the effect is short-lived and it lacks the diverse color of rainbow stones. May serve some benefit in dark places or at night. Yeah, that's rainbow stones, prism stones are already useless enough. I don't see the point of that one. Silver firefly, that could be useful. 5 of them. Oh, that's right, I have the wolf ashes too. 5 wandering nobles, 3 lone wolves, or summons 1 jellyfish. How do you... I don't understand. Do I have to equip it with my spell slots? Probably. Rarely seen specimen of a young budding horn. Craftable items. Hefty beast bone. Found by hunting large beasts. Old fang. That's from the boar. Have some meat. Some liver. There it is. Silver firefly. Found near cold waters untouched by sunlight. Firefly that gives off a silvery light. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. Alright, fair enough. And we can strengthen our ashes with these. I need to get the, oh, that's right. I have the, where is my information about, right there. Note, imparting knowledge of brief. A flask of wondrous physics still remains in the third church of Marika, north of the Mistwood. Cross the highway bridge and follow the animal trail north. Waypoint ruins. Someone lurks among the waypoint ruins on the roads through Limgrave. Someone. What are they talking about? Beastman of Farum Azula. Timing's off. Fire doesn't hurt him. Behaves like the headless ape. Swings around eerily. so surprised that hit never gets me. That hitbox is weird. I parried. Got it. Oh, that's so close. Flame Drake Talisman. That was definitely worth the investment of coming down here. Not a bad boss at all. Not difficult, not terribly like, you know, I didn't lose. I got him first try, but that was one of those fights where you just really enjoy it. Talisman. So it can go into the slot. Depicting a red ancient dragon. Boosts fire damage negation. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Appears as though it's doing much of it. Oh, that was 21 to 31. So it gives a 10-point increase in fire resistance. The whole defense damage negation difference is kind of beyond me. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why doesn't increasing the damage negation increase your defense or vice versa? It's a little bizarre. What's this? Return to entrance, okay. Well, wait, what's? Oh, that's just a. Yeah, it's an enemy. I need to hurry up and heal real quick. Probably end this video soon. I don't want it to be too long. Although I'm definitely going to be playing this game more. Almost have enough for another 2 level ups too. That would get me to 16. One more point of damage. Let's see, do I have any more runes? Yes, I do. That should be just enough. Bingo. 1 more damage. There we go. Now I'm on heavy load, okay. How's the fat roll? Very similar to Dark Souls 1, actually. Alright. is that so much heavier? Is it the bronze? Yeah, that's a lot of weight difference there, 3 to 7. And then 3.5 to, yeah, so I really went and did it. However, it's not really that much more damage. 136, 18 versus 1. Let me stick with this for now. Seems strange that the Warhammer doesn't have a higher critical modifier, though. These do, but the Warpick doesn't. It's a really strange glitch that my stamina bar won't move when I'm not directly in combat. I'm thinking I should probably take out the catacombs next. They are right here. And we'll call it a day here, because I think this video has gone on for a pretty long time. Haven't really been keeping track of it. Ooh, they stop him right at the gate, too. Forgot about the summons too. How do I... That's weird. How do I... How do I use these, the spirits? There must be something that I don't have that I need to use this. Unless I can add this to my... Oh, right there, yeah. That's why, that's probably why I can't, let's try the wolves. I can draw his attention, let old boy just... Now I'm... Ooh, that stamina took a hit. Yikes. Come on! Oh, I got it? Yes! Now do I keep my runes, or...? No, okay. I should be able to go back, though. There we go. What in the... What is that? That's disturbing. Well, we had a couple pretty good boss fights here. I am going to... I'm going to hold on and think about this here, what to do with my runes, what to level up next. So I will see you guys next time. As always, this is still a 10 out of 10 game for me. This is possibly the best Souls game ever. So I'll see you later.